What's going on, everyone? This is your boy AshTheMan. Thank you so much for tuning in. So we're here to talk about that Sword Art Online World, the Underworld, Episode 8, Blood and Life. Now, if you know, for the last episode 7, it ended with Alice taking all of that spirit and just laying out the battlefield. She literally wiped fucking shit out. I mean, it was crazy. Like, she literally caused a big damper into the Dark Mage. Now, she went to Emperor Vector because what Alice did pretty much hindered their plans. So he made a plan for her so that she could, gather up all of the dark energy that she needed to, strike, their forces. So he made a deal to where he would sacrifice 3,000 soldiers. I'm sitting here in my head like, yo, what kind of emperor just sacrificed 3,000 soldiers? But whatever, it was interesting because, like, when she announced that the orcs had to gather 3,000 troops and it has to be sacrificed, man, it was kind of tragedy. They was there to fight, but the king of orcs, his girl came out and was like, well, I'm okay with sacrificing myself. We'll meet in the afterlife. And when you seen it, you just seen like this big, dark, like creature-like energy that she just shot towards, the field. And before I continue with that, we need to talk about, like, after the fact of, the aftermath. What was, Alice and the Knight Commander plan? Now, Alice, of course, when she shot it, she came down to the ground to kind of convince of what they need to do because one of the wolf, the main guy for the wolf, came to inform that Emperor Vector, aka Gabrielle, he pretty much, his whole thing is trying to get the Priestess of Light. Now, Priestess of Light, Alice made it known that she is the Priestess of Light, and that if he wants her, he will go to her. He will go to her if that's what they wanted, or more so, if they can. So the guy pretty much let him know that he will grant anybody wish who could be able to bring her to him, in which he began his attack, and Alice pretty much just cut him right in half. You seen all the blood hit the ground. Now, after that, so they figure out the plan. She wanted to create a raid unit in which she was going to devise of taking herself, so that they can split the forces up, so that they can get an upper hand in this last upload. Now, Knight Commander wanted to grant her 1/10 for the soldiers and himself also, so that they can be able to commence, because if they make it to the altar, which she overheard when Kirito was talking to the programmers, is that once they make it to the altar, the load would be complete and the test will be done. Now, with that being said, going back to what we was talking about, that's what made them shoot that dark energy towards Alice and the Knight Commander and their unit. However, Idro, he pretty much took heed, misdirect the dark energy, and he pretty much took it head on. I mean, he was doing his job, like trying to commence the attack, but eventually it got to him, and you seen that his HP dropped, but then he got touched by an angel, which it was more Egal that kind of like did it. Even though he's dead, it seemed like his spirit kind of like gave him the boost he needed to protect Alice and the unit, and he was able to take all of that and left him with half a body, and then later he died in Alice's arm, in which raged Alice, and she just started wiping out the remainder of the dark mages, which was insane. So what we got from this episode is we know that Emperor Vector, his objective is to find the Priestess of Light, because they need her to being able to get the cube so that he can make it back to the the US agency to being able to complete their mission. Now, the way that they need to complete the load test is for Alice to make it to the altar, in which they can finish the load test, and that will commence them not being able to receive it once it happens on their end. So it's kind of like a race to get Alice to the world altar. As you see, Kirito is still being carried around, in which he is with the raid unit. So I'm estimating this. I'm estimating that around episode 15 is when Kirito is going to make his grand, recovery. Asuna is going to make her grand entry, and things is going to get real crazy at that point, because right now, I mean, man, they are war, and this junk is crazy. I mean, even though I know it's just like an all idea, it's just a program inside the world of sword art, but just so that we are seeing the bloodshed and everything is pretty damn awesome, really good. And they really have been keeping us on our seats ever since episode 1 of this season. So we really is getting a really good sword. I think is probably like the best one we got so far. So, but other than that, I just want to thank you guys for definitely tuning in. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button too. Definitely appreciate that. And go ahead and leave a comment below. I definitely want to hear your guys' thoughts about the episode, thoughts about the review, everything I need that I want to hear. Hit that comment at the bottom. But other than that, AshTheMan is out. Peace.